The sun. Who has scribbled it on the screen? Please raise it. The sun, the moon, and the earth. We have to study today the sun, the moon, and the earth. The sun, moon, and the earth. Now you know the two motions of the earth. In the previous standards, you studied the motions of the earth, the rotation and revolution. Okay, now in this lesson, moon also plays a very important role. So as you know, there are two motions of the earth. We also have to see the two motions of the moon. So let's go ahead. Look at this picture. Like the earth, the moon also have two motions. The rotation and revolution. But the moon rotates around its axis. So it is known as axial motion. The moon revolves around the earth. So it is known as orbital motion. Now why axial motion and why orbital motion? It is rotation, but as it rotates around the axis, imaginary line, axis, so rotation is axial motion, axis. Similarly, it has its orbit, we can say a fixed path to revolve. It is known as orbit. That's why the revolution of the moon is known as orbital motion, orbit. So you know now the rotation is also known as axial motion and revolution is known as orbital motion. Now, this is a view of the moon. This is the top view of the moon from the top. If you see from the top, you can see the moon spinning around itself and revolving around the earth. Look at this picture now. In this picture, you can see the moon spinning around itself, that is axial motion, and it is also revolving around the earth. The moon revolves around the earth, orbital motion, or we can say revolution. That means what? The moon is directly revolving around the earth. Earth is revolving around the sun. So the moon is indirectly revolving around the sun. Not directly, but indirectly it is revolving around the sun. The moon's revolution is around the earth and the earth's revolution is around the sun. Please mute yourself. There are some students, mics are not full. Now let's see the rotation of the moon. Likewise, you know the earth has its own axis. Similarly, the moon also has its axis. This is the axis of the earth. I'll stop the share. Wait. Vedant, roll number 8, your mic is not mute. I'm doing it from my side. Now don't unmute yourself. Now see in this picture, you can see the moon. It has the imaginary line, or we can say the axis which is inclined. Boys, Earth's axis is inclined. Similarly, the moon's axis is also inclined, tilted. This axis is created, it moves around the axis, moves around the imaginary line. So this motion of the moon around its axis is known as rotation, or it is also known as axial motion. Rotation or axial motion. Look at the moon, the picture of the moon. Now you have to answer my question. For that you need to unmute. The question is, what is the time duration required for rotation taken by the earth?
24 hours.
24 hours. 24 hours. Very good.
24 hours.
24 hours. Okay, next question.
24 hours.
Wait. Boys, wait for the next question. What is the time duration required for revolution of the earth?
365 days. 365 days.
So all of you mute yourself.
65 days.
All of you mute yourself. All of you please.
I have a doubt.
Wait a minute. Mute yourself. Boys, those who are having any question, it will be asked at the end of the session, not now. Now look at this picture. As I told you, I asked you two questions. That is one revolution and one rotation. Boys, the time period taken by the earth is different. For rotation, it is 24 hours. Hello? Can you hear?
Yes,
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
For rotation, it is 24 hours. And for
Teacher, we
revolution,
can hear you.
65 days. But look here, for the moon, the time taken by the moon for rotation and revolution around the earth is the same. The time taken is the same. It is not different. Now your homework is, you have to tell me in the next session, what is the time duration taken by the moon to rotate and revolve around the earth? The time duration is the same, but what is the time duration? I want the duration. Now, because the rotation and revolution period of the moon is the same, we can see only one and the same side of the moon from the earth. If you see in the clear night sky, you can see only one side of the moon. That question must have arisen in your mind, why we can see one side of the moon. It is only because the rotation and revolution period is the same. There are some students whose videos are not on. I want every student video on. Screen should be seen. So now, you know the rotation and revolution period of the moon is the same. So we can see only one side of the moon. And that side which we see, boys, it is having a little bulge because of the gravitational pull of the earth. The moon will not be pulled into the earth's orbit, but little, we can say the force always acts. So you can see the bulge on the moon. Now look here, this experiment. Look at this experiment. This experiment is in your textbook. It should be conducted on the open ground, or we can conduct it in the class. But now we don't have a classroom or the ground. So when the school opens, we can do it. Here, one student will be the sun, one student will be the earth, and one student will be the moon. So the moon revolves around the earth and the earth revolves around the sun. This experiment should be conducted. So when the school reopens, we'll do it. Now look at this picture. In this picture, as I told you before, the moon has its own orbit to revolve around the earth. The moon spins around itself. That is axial motion. The moon revolves around the earth, orbital motion. But you can see here the orbit which is created by the moon is not circular or it's not spherical in shape. It is elliptical in shape. The moon's orbit is elliptical in shape. That means what? Sometimes the moon will be away from the earth. Sometimes the moon will be closer to the earth because of the elliptical shape of the moon's orbit. This picture will tell you exactly what is the elliptical shape of the moon. Moon, and here also it's the moon. I just want to show you, if the moon revolves around the earth in an elliptical shape, what happens? When the moon is away from the earth, I can hear the noise. It's done. Okay. When the moon is away, we can say farthest, at the farthest position from the earth, that position is known as apogee. And when the moon is closest to the earth, the distance of the moon is closest. It is very less. The distance is less. Closest to the earth, that position is known as perigee. Please don't repeat after me. Do not repeat after me. So, when the moon is away, farthest from the earth, it is in the apogee position. When the moon is closest to the earth, it is in perigee position. When it is in the apogee position, now how will you remember the moon is far away from the earth? A for apogee, A for away. So you will not get confused. P for perigee, closest to the earth, pas. Easy thing to remember. Okay, so when it is away from the earth, when it is in the apogee position, what is the distance? The distance is 4,07,000 kilometers in the apogee position. And in the perigee position, it is just a minute. It is 3,56,000 kilometers in the perigee position. 4,07,000 kilometers apogee position. 3,56,000 kilometers perigee position. That diagram is very important ahead. Please remember that. Now look at this picture. This picture shows you the earth and the phases of the moon. This you have already studied in standard 5. If we are standing here on the earth, how the moon will look like from the earth, how it will be looking when it is a new moon day. There is no moon in the sky. It's a new moon day. When you can see the full complete illuminated moon, it is a full moon day. The period from new moon to the full moon, 15 days. But the period from new moon till the first quarter, 1 week, 7 days. New moon to first quarter 7 days, first quarter to full moon again 7 days. So the entire thing is of 15 days. New moon to full moon 15 days, full moon to new moon 15 days. It's a circle. Why I'm showing you this diagram? Because we have to study eclipses. For that you need a new moon and a full moon. Okay, let's go ahead. See this part now. In this picture also you can see the phases of the moon. This blue color is your earth. This gray color is your moon. When the moon can be totally seen in the sky on a full moon day, that is Purnima, it makes an angle of 0 degree on a full moon day. When there is a new moon, means there is no moon in the sky, it makes an angle of 180 degree with the earth. 180 degree angle with the earth on a new moon day. 0 degree angle of the moon on a full moon day. And when it is 90 degree, that means it is on the first quarter and the last quarter. First quarter and the last quarter of the moon. So let us go ahead. I broke all these diagrams into very small different things so that it's very easy for you to understand.
Teacher,
Yes.
Alok is speaking that this diagram will come to exam to draw it.
Your exams are on?
August and
So beta, wait. Let me explain. And in between, I told you, don't ask questions. Please mute yourself. At the end of the session, I'll give you a chance to ask. Now look at this picture. Look at this picture now. Alok, please mute yourself.
Yes.
This is the sun, the moon, and the earth. The sun, the moon, and the earth. The moon, this moon is of a new moon day. That means you cannot see the moon in the sky. So on a new moon day, the moon makes an angle of 0 degree. The moon makes an angle of 0 degree with the sun and the earth. And the position of the moon is here. They all are in the same plane. Next. See this picture? In this picture, you can see in the previous picture, the moon was here. New moon day, 0 degree angle. Now in this picture, you can see the moon is here. That means what? Moon has shifted from there, and on a full moon day, it has made an angle of 180 degree. So the angle made by the moon from here till here is 180 degree. It happens on a full moon day when you can see the moon in the sky. Now the next picture. Now you have to answer here. The sun, the earth, and the moon. We saw the 3 positions of the moon. The previous was the moon was here. Then it was here. Now the moon is here. What is the angle made? Unmute yourself and answer. What is the angle made?
90 degree. 90 degree. 90 degree. 90 degree. 90 degree. 90 degree.
Okay, now mute. Immediately you should mute yourself. Alok, still your mic is not mute. Now it's done. Okay. So remember, when it is a new moon day, the angle made by the moon is 0 degree. When it is a full moon day, the angle made by the moon is 180 degree. And when it is a waxing moon or the waning moon, that means we can say when it is a first quarter and the last quarter, that time the moon makes an angle of 90 degree. They are in an angle of 90 degree. When on the first quarter and the last quarter, the waxing moon and the waning moon. Boys, these three diagrams are very important. Now you will understand the diagram which is there ahead. It is from your textbook. This is what I explained you. Now I broke the diagram into this diagram. I broke it into three and explained. Now see here, this is the sun, the moon. We saw the first position, sun, moon and the earth on a new moon day, 0 degree. Then we saw the second position of the earth, the sun, the earth and the moon making an angle of 180 degree. 180 degree angle on a full moon day. And the third position we saw the sun, the earth and the moon making an angle of 90 degree. So we saw those three diagrams. So when the moon makes an angle of 90 degree, the moon is half seen, half circle, semicircular in shape. Again, I'll repeat, when the moon makes an angle of 90 degree, it is semicircular in shape. You can see half part of the moon. And this happens only on the quarter days, waxing moon and the waning moon. So what we saw, the moon on a new moon day, 0 degree angle. Full moon day, 180 degree angle. And on the quarter days, 90 degree angle. This diagram is from the textbook. This diagram may come for the exam. Some students are not paying attention. I can see on the screen. Now look at this. As I told you, the earth axis is also there. And similarly, we have the moon's axis also. Earth rotates around its axis. Moon also rotates around its axis. The axis is inclined of the earth at 23.5 degree. But the moon's axis is inclined at not 5.4, 5 degree. According to the textbook, your moon's axis is inclined, a little tilted at 5 degree. In the next lesson, next session, we have to see the eclipses. Okay, boys? Now, did you understand the lesson?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Now I'm going to ask you questions.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Ready for the first question?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
I will give you a chance to ask your questions also. First, answer my question. Who is there? Wait. You will unmute only when I'll ask you question and then mute yourself. The first question is, the movement of the moon around itself is rotation, but it is also known as which motion?
Axial motion. Axial motion. Natural motion.
Axial motion. Very good. Next question. Next question. When the moon revolves around the earth, it is known as revolution or which motion?
Orbital.
Orbital. The next question. The time taken by the rotation and revolution of the moon is the same. True or false?
True. 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 False.
Okay.
True.
Okay. Next question. Next question. When the moon is farthest from Earth, it is in which position? Apogee position. Very good. Apogee position.
Apogee.
Yes.
Apogee.
When the moon is closest to the Earth, which position?
Perigee.
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 Perigee. Perigee.
Apogee.
Pronounce it properly.
Perigee
Perigee
position.
position. Okay. Now, in the apogee position, what is the distance of the moon from the Earth?
4,70,000 meter.
7,000.
7,070. Not
42,000
7,000.
kilometers.
4,07,000.
Okay, good. Stop. Stop.
4,70,000.
I said stop. 4,07,000 kilometers. Apogee position. Now the distance of the Earth and the moon in the perigee position.
3,66,000
kilometers.
Very good.
6,000 kilometers.
Okay. Your next question. The axis of the Earth is inclined at what degree?
23.5 degrees.
23.
Good.
23.5.
Roll number 56. Very much alert. Okay. Next. At what axis is the moon inclined? Degree.
5 degree.
5
5.4 degree.
Don't give me 5.5
degree.
That is not there. It is 5 degree.
5 degree.
Okay, now. Tell me.
5 degree. 5 degree.
It's 5 degree. Okay. Now tell me. On a new moon day, what is how many degree angle is made by the moon?
0 degree.
0 degree.
0 degree.
Okay. Next question. On a full moon day, what is the angle made by the moon?
0 degree.
90 degree.
180 degree.
On a full
180
moon
degree.
day,
90 degree.
180 degree.
on a full moon day, the angle made by the moon is 180 degree. Okay. And when is the angle made by the moon? 90 degree angle made by the moon.
Quarter day.
Quarter days. Waxing moon and the waning moon. Waxing moon and the waning moon.
Yes.
आला चड्डी तुका आला मेसेज तू विचारता मला सांगू नको मग आपण पोहोचलो लेट ना
So you all know now the angles which are made by the moon. New moon day
Yes.
0 degree, full moon day 180 degree,
180
and
degree.
quarter days 90 degree.
5.5. 90 degree.
What we studied, the apogee position and the perigee position.
Perigee position.
Boys, this is very important what I explained you today because it is related to your eclipses. The next session I will explain you eclipses, the lunar and the solar eclipse.
Hello.
So your homework for today is not a writing work. It is you have to read what I explained you. Reading of the lesson. I have already forwarded it on WhatsApp. So you will read the lesson and after 1 o'clock, maybe at 1 o'clock or before that, I will send you the link of the online test. You have to go for the online test of what we studied today.
Teacher, when we have to give the test?
Today, anytime you can give.
Okay, teacher.
This online test is only my initiative taken for my subject. It is not
Yes, teacher.
recorded. It is not internal marks. They are not internal marks. They are not to be counted in the school. This is
Only test.
for myself and yourself, how much you understood the lesson. I have framed a question. Go for it. But one more thing, when you will go for the online test, it will be very easy for you to understand the lesson. You can recall what you studied. Okay, so please go for the
Yes,
test.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Now